Hi, everybody. I'm Helen. This is the podcast. This is the space where I get to speak to musicians whose music makes me go, I'm super intrigued by this guest today. I've been trying to get him here forever. So finally, he materialized in the flesh. Welcome, Musa Keys.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I'm delicious. How are you?
Delicious.
Yeah.
Hectic. That's really hectic.
What's hectic about that?
To be delicious on this winter day must be so nice.
I think I do it for a living.
You're delicious for a living.
Yeah, so for me, it's pretty calm. I know every day I wake up, I'm delicious.
Yeah. You're like that lady online who says, taste the chakalaka.
Crazy thing, I like chakalaka a lot, eh? But we'll get to it.
Okay, cool. So as you know, this podcast is called right? It's things that are intriguing, specifically music.
Yeah.
But I always like to ask anyone sitting across from me, like, I know what I'm intrigued by.
Yeah.
What has been intriguing you lately? Something that made you go, in a good, bad, surprising way, any type of way, what's intrigued you lately?
Finding out that most of the women that I've been with have been with people, but I thought they were not with people.
What?
That's very for me. You know, like, I don't know, man. I've just been in cycles that made me feel like,
Okay.
Is it the type that I choose? Is it, you know?
What do you mean by they've been with other people? As in they are cheaters?
I don't want to call it that.
But that's horrible.
They have options. It happens. I don't know what's the science or the maths behind it, but that's what. To a point whereby at some point, this is funny though, but I was like, maybe I'm actually I'm a professional side nigga.
That's a horrible thing to be. Because it doesn't make you feel good, right? Like you're asking yourself.
Yeah.
But
I guess it also puts me in a place where, which is something I hate. I hate that it positions me or puts me in a place where I always feel like I don't want to be that guy. You know, I don't want to be the person who's fully like investing so much and doing so much, committing so much, for somebody to be texting me at like 3 a.m. when you're asleep, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Does it make for good music though? Or is it something that you don't put into your music?
I do. Crazy thing, a lot of my music, like, that's why I'm actually vocal. I never usually speak about like my personal, but I'm speaking about it because I feel like the next project is really much based off around everything that's happening around me, you know? Throughout the years, I've been making music that is like more for people. It is personal to me, yes, but it's like I'm not actively making people tap into my real life, you know? Like I don't think I have a full-on story. You don't know what my full story is musically, you know? And that's what I'm trying to tap into, like, getting to like a vulnerable place, you know? And being able to speak about it and try to like translate without shaming and blaming.
Yeah. I'm sorry for shaming you. And you shouldn't shame other people this next project. But this next project, when you say that, are you referring to Fresh Prince Gaza?
Fresh Prince, if I can kind of like dissect it, right, is like a leading project to the actual project. Okay. I don't want to give you an innuendo on like what the next project's name is and all of that, but there is a name that I'm pretty like confident about. Fresh Prince is more like, you know, when you start a specific wave, you know, I recently started singing more in Tonga, my native language and all of that, and I'm loving it. So it's like, it's foreign to people. It's new to people, especially from me, you know, like it's like I haven't been doing all my life, all of my hits before, like the recent songs are not in Tonga. So I was like, you know what? For people to actually get that, I'm gonna need to embroider this thing onto them. So I need to keep on giving them more than enough, because people usually do situations whereby they like, you just do like a simple song in a specific language or out of your comfort, and then you're like, okay, cool, that worked, I'm done, bye.
Yeah.
You know, so but for me, I was like, actually, I'm doing this thing. This is not just a business plan. This is not just or whatever plan it is. This is, I can do this thing. And I'm also trying to like show people like different versions of me, you know, like I always try to resurrect myself and come back as a fresher person. That's why Fresh Prince, you know, like I've been like a bad boy Teo. I've been like a Teo, you know, Teo, which means source of joy, you know. My first project, Teo, that was the whole intention. Like I needed that project to be people's source of joy. So but now, yeah, we're on a different wave. Fresh Prince is just the leading project.
Yeah.
Those are 2 singles that are gonna be in the project, in the album.
Yeah. Okay. That's dope. I want to step back a little bit to what you were saying and how like happy you look that you're making music in Tsonga.
Yeah.
That's correct, right?
Yeah.
What was the turning point for you? Because I mean, we know a lot of your songs, right? And a lot of them, because of the type of vocalists you choose, like I'm thinking about like Utando, and like they are singing isiZulu.
Yeah.
And you here and there, you add English or whatever, but you're being very intentional now going forward.
Yeah.
What was the turning point for you that made me go, actually, that's what I want to do?
I think, like I said, I love reimagining myself as an artist. I never like want to stay. I get bored pretty quick. I get used to stuff. That's why I don't have tattoos on my body. I feel like if I have a tattoo today, tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be like, this is so boring. Why did I even get it? You know, so it takes time. It needs to have some sentimental meaning to me for me to actually put something on my skin.
Yeah.
So even with that, I had to be like, yo, I'm comfortable in whatever I was doing. I've done it long enough. This is what's also like happening in my day-to-day life and day-to-day career span. Like everybody's doing this thing. So what is it that, if anything, I'm always searching for something to make me different.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm always studying the grades. I'm always studying other people, you know, like, okay, y'all are moving like this, great. But I can actually do something different and move different. So that was the turning point for me. Like, yo, I'm bored of what the space I've been in.
Yeah.
You know, also I travel. Travel has changed a lot of my thinking towards music as a whole. Meeting like global superstars, being with them in these spaces, understanding the system and how a lot of things work is like, damn, I've already been original. I've always been original and authentic in everything that I do.
Yeah.
How can I actually take it even deeper? Crazy thing, I had to start learning more about Zonga stuff because I did not grow up fully like in my house. We're not so traditional, you know.
Oh, really?
No, my mom.
Where'd you grow up?
In Gani, yes, for up until I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
Then I went to Polokwane for school to stay with my mom. My mom was working in Polokwane.
Yeah. So what did you speak in the house? Mostly English?
No, Tonga,
okay,
for sure. But like I said, just speaking the language is not enough culture to embroider into somebody, you know. Also, the disadvantage for me is that I'm pretty like a quiet child.
Yeah.
Barely spoke up, you know. So it's like the interactions weren't as much for me. But my outside world, which is my friends, my best friend is Betty. We speak Betty every day. My grandmother is Betty. So I'm like, okay, that's still my home language still,
Yeah.
you know. So it just happened to be that I did not learn much about the culture. However, I grew up in Guyana for a couple of years and all of that, and then I moved to Polokwane for some school. And then I think that was just me basically becoming an immigrant.
Yeah.
I migrated to like that city. And I then started going to good schools and, you know, so you can tap out, you know. If anything, my mom kind of like kept me out of the hood more than anything. And which is the same thing. I think I got the mentality from her, like, you know, you gotta stay out the hood.
Yeah.
You know, like the hood is nice and all, but it's like, it's so slow. It can slow you down in so many ways. Like every time I go back home, Like, I'm just like, damn, people are still in the same spaces, same thoughts. You sit with them and I'm just like, we're still thinking about the same things, you know, like, and those kind of things come from the environment that you come up from. So
yeah. So what are some of the things that you have been doing to get yourself back into authentic Tsonga culture, language, everything? I'll give you an example. Like my brother, he has started reading the Zulu Bible.
Yeah.
And that's his way of just being sharp and like making sure that not only is he rooted in the language, but that he's doing something he likes with the language. So what tangible things have you been?
So crazy enough, people around me are all other races but Tsonga. Okay, well, before the turning point.
Okay.
I was the Zonga guy, so it's like, damn, there's nobody I can even like communicate with all the time.
Just practice.
You know?
Yeah.
So when I started working on the project, I was struggling with words sometimes because I'd be like, damn, I don't know a better way to say this in Zonga. It might sound corny because that's not how you would, let's say, expressing how I love you, you know? If I don't understand the language enough, I might not be able to tell the ways of approaching or courting a woman in that language.
Yeah.
So that was me with the music. I could not court the music. I could not like really tap into it that way. So I started inviting people that are actually Tsonga. Like, so I started searching, going on the internet. Yo, who are artists? Because also I'm also like looking for artists, like new artists. I prefer working with a lot of new artists.
Yeah.
More than established. I think established is more for business, but my genuine love is on like upcoming artists and stuff because it's just a different approach. You can have more open conversations. You know, I love like doing new stuff all the time. So it's like, let's experiment today.
Yeah.
You go to somebody bigger or whatever, sometimes they don't feel like experimenting.
Yeah, and they're very rigid.
So I started involving more people into my life that then helped me express myself. You know? So I started speaking more Tsonga every day. I was literally speaking Tsonga in the house. The guy was even staying with me in my house. I co-wrote, helped me co-write Ranzu, Project Ranzu, Divine V.
Yeah.
So he grew up, he's a Tsonga man. So there's no way you can miss, you know. So just being with him, understanding him, and also just me also kind of like connecting with everybody else that I always find that speaks the same language. You keep it 100. I took time to go to Gani. When we're actually working on the project, we went to Gani for a camp.
Oh, wow.
To show the people, like, let's all see what actually happens there. Let's try to drive or get some drive from what the experiences that we see. Like, let's go out and see people dancing. Let's go out
like
and
their
see,
everyday
you know?
life.
Yeah, that's how Bafana Mamali came about. I recorded it in Guyana actually because I was just like, damn, man, what is it that's so interesting about this place that I can tell the world about? Which is basically the culture as a whole. Like, we have our own traditional clothes, our traditional dances. We have our own ways of doing things. So there was like more of an introduction also.
Yeah.
The album was an introduction to be like, yo, this is what we're about and what I'm about. This is what I sound like when I'm singing in song.
Yeah. So this album that's coming now in 2025 or in the future, did you make that one in Gaza?
Nope. Maybe there's a song. I'm just not sure if I'm going to put it on the album.
Okay.
But maybe there is a song that we once did and I was like, this is for my future project. But these ones that I just did, no. I made Go Harder when we were on a camp again in Paris. Gina, we made it in my house, crazy enough. It was my first time actually even linking up with Ino Morumba Pitch.
Yeah.
The first time, that was our first time linking up at the, like, in studio. So yeah.
That's interesting. Because I'm just wondering if you're the fresh prince of that place, like what kind of energy does that bring out in you as well?
Okay.
But I'm glad you brought up Jina, because for most of us, if you just read the word, you're like, Gina?
Oh, yeah.
Like, no. And to Jina is to dance.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I hear Jina a lot. And then in that song, there's also something about a Shibellani.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Why are you laughing?
No, because the words that you're actually choosing are actually, they were well thought about. Because I understood that that's what people know. You know? And that's something I had to like have a mental note, like make a mental note for every time I make the Tsonga music, is that as much as we would love to just rumble and go rap and say a lot of things in Tonga, some people won't understand. So now you need to kind of like minimize everything and put it in a way whereby everybody can understand.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't have to, I'm not saying much in the song, but you can probably tell what the song is about.
Yeah. And I think it's worth noting that the reason I would know, like, okay, Jina Shibellani, is primarily because of Shoma Josie.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've had Tsonga artists before make it super mainstream, or people who aren't necessarily Tsonga but have, or add Tsonga elements to a song or whatever.
Yeah.
But she was very deliberate about attempting to be a global superstar in her language, putting on Limpopo Champions League. And I'm wondering if that inspired you in any way, like her trajectory.
And I'm saying this in the most kindest way. But
that means you're not going to be kind.
No, it didn't. But only because I barely draw inspiration for such things. I feel like I have such an autistic way of seeing my trajectory.
Autistic or artistic?
Autistic.
Like autism.
Yes.
Like on the spectrum.
Yeah, this is what we're doing. There's no other additions. That idea is dope, but this is what we're doing.
Okay.
So that's why like in my whole career, it's like a lot of the inspirations that I got were not necessarily from people. If I got inspired, it would be like, oh, damn, your success is actually so great. Not looking at the type of music you're making or what culture or whatever, but it's like holistically as an artist, you're so presentable, your brand is on point, it's so intentional. You know, like there's certain artists I don't even know they songs.
Yeah.
But I know so much about their brands and how like they have a brand.
Yeah.
You know, so those are the kind of things that like keep inspiring me. Like I think also because with her I don't know if maybe they got to a place and then it just then stopped there, and then we did not really tap it into the next level.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and I'm all about the next level.
Yeah.
Like I love taking things to like the fullest degree.
Yeah. I think just what I'm seeing as parallels with you guys as well is making that decision to say, I'm going the Zonga route.
I think for me, for me, it's more also about how comfortable I feel in the music as well. You know, Zonga made me feel comfortable. Like, oh, damn, actually, no, I don't have to think about making the nicest bar in English.
Yeah.
I can just say something in my home language because it's just it's how we speak.
Yeah.
You know? Writing in English can be tough because it's like getting people to connect to emotion and to connect to your song in English is just different.
Yeah.
You know, especially here. I mean, for the rest of the world, yes, but for here, where we love Zulu so much, you know, it's like if you already, you know, like Zulu people don't even want to like speak English or in spaces.
Yeah.
They'd rather stick to their culture.
Yeah.
You meet me, you speak your speak your language, I'll speak my language. So, yeah.
Yeah. Just going back to Jina for a second, because you said like you're not saying anything deep. You're just like,
yeah, it ain't that deep, but it's basically saying. So the whole idea was like, I met a girl, and then I started going out with her.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good dancer, very good. Took her to took her to Joburg,
Yeah.
because that's what it says. Joni, took her to Joburg. She started dancing. They said no. So the holistic point is like, we're trying to show people that Guyana is also like a good place, you know, like it's a great place for you to have parties. Go and have fun there. Venda is a good place. Go and have fun there. Like there's some dope festivals that happen there. Like let's all drive down and go there. So that was the whole idea. But now I was also then like compressing it to now be about a person. Like, yo, this lady, I took her to Joburg. She dances so much. They said, no, you are too much.
They said you shouldn't dance Shibellani in Joburg, or not? Like what are they saying?
Too much.
Okay.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much for us. Go do it elsewhere. Then we went to Guyana, and then they said, yeah, well, that's what we like. You know, we like dancing. We like the vibes. But also that was like a double entendre for me, because like in Joburg we do have classicism, you know, so it's like
100%.
you can be at groove and not dance and not do anything. So for me, it was also just kind of like breaking that barrier. Like, yo, this person in Josie, if they say no, we can go there and still dance. You know, you don't have to be uptight all the time when you're outside dancing. With her hips, she's shaking like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Even like the white people vouch for it. They're saying, yeah, Gani is the one. She needs to keep dancing.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so yeah, there's so many women around and we're gonna dance so much. There's a part where I'm whistling. So a whistle in Tonga is called kwela.
Yes.
Bana kwela. So that's why I said manuna bana kwela, because every time whenever I was out in Guyana, everybody would be dancing and they inflating. Like, I'm like, damn, this is so cool.
Yeah.
So it was like embroidering the culture as well into the song. Like, yo, this is something we already do. Let's flate. Wanuna bananenge. We have our own dance for males.
Yeah.
So, yo, as men, can we now start dancing? You know, like, let's get over this uptight stuff and join Kadimeng and dance with her.
Yeah. Then she doesn't have to go back home. She can dance wherever she wants. Another part of this 2-pack that you just put out is Go Harder, right?
Yeah.
Go Harder. And in there, we're going everywhere from Soweto to Turks and Caicos.
Yes.
Like you are everywhere. But it kind of made me think about, like, obviously that's those name drops or area drops are for the song.
Yeah.
But for you, when you are creating specifically, how big a role does you being an international artist play in what you eventually put out?
That's the toughest thing to do for me. Because it's like, and I think it's a South African thing. We have this thing of always trying to satisfy home so much, you know, and unfortunately it's like, sometimes you have to translate. You got to translate to people, to the rest of the world. You can't want to be on like Billboard. And I mean, God bless you if you made it with your full-on cultural sound to billboards and go to #1, because that's pretty much difficult, because a song that's on Billboard is not just on Billboard. That means millions of people are singing that song word for word. So for me, it was also very challenging, because every time I go out on tour and stuff, it's like when I perform for people who are not from South Africa, they sing parts where they feel like melodies, the nice melodies. They sing the catchy parts, but they don't sing the most important parts of the songs, the verses and stuff, because they don't understand they can't even say it.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, in the music that I make, and because I love traveling the world, I love playing and performing for people outside, you know, it's a different reception. I'm gonna need to translate at some point. Crazy enough, I was performing before Rema at some island, Curacao. So people that knew my songs sang the hooks.
Yeah.
Or some songs they did not even sing the hooks, even though the songs were big.
Yeah.
He got on there. Songs that had mostly English, everyone was singing.
Yeah.
All like along. And then songs that had Yoruba and all of that, people were like, I'm like, okay, I get it. Because also for me, what pushes me to also like create that kind of music is that as an artist, when I'm on stage, I'm feeding off of energies. You know, like it's tough sometimes performing and people are not entertaining you.
Yeah.
And they're not even showing you some sense of appreciation and love, because some people just don't understand you, and there's nothing they can do, you know, like they would love to support you, but they can't. And that's like an emotional toll. And sometimes you could feel like you're not good enough. Sometimes you could feel like, did I sing the wrong note?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this song not big? You know, like you have so many, hence I said imposter syndrome. There's so many instances that happen in the process of everything, of becoming a global superstar, that can create that imposter syndrome in you, that you could have a song that's so big in South Africa, everyone is singing, but you go out, it's like nobody knows the song.
Yeah.
So traveling has really influenced me a lot into now having to understand that when I make my music, as much as I'm trying to use my native language, I also need to accommodate people at a certain point.
That's so interesting, because when you walked in here, you were very excited to be going in the Tsonga direction.
Yeah.
And now you're kind of explaining this push and pull of...
For me, it's not even like a push and pull. It's like, it's so difficult to always try to crack it. Because that's the point for me. Like, I always want to try and crack it. I don't love doing things and leaving pieces and like, we tried out that thing, but I want to crack the code. I want to crack, like, what is the best way to teach people Tonga?
Yeah.
You know? So that's why it gives me the push and pull, like, well, not even the push and pull. It gives me the whole thing of like, damn, how do I then infuse these things? Like, how do I make this sound make sense to everyone?
Yeah.
Because trust me, you make a song that has a little bit of English and Tsonga stuff, like Tsonga language, people will come at you for singing in English. You should have kept it Tsong. Bro, you're not my only listener.
Yeah.
You know, I have somebody who's dying to understand what the hell I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's dope to listen to music and like you feel off the emotion of the song and the energy. Some songs.
Yeah.
Some songs I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're talking about, bro, because it's so good. And I feel like I can relate. I don't know what you're talking about, but I want to know what you're talking about. So for me, it's more like I'm always trying to figure out a way to blend the two and make them make sense.
Yeah. I think our like artists that make music and use pidgin have kind of cracked that a little bit, because you can kind of understand what they're saying. Even
it's an advantage for them.
Yeah, which kind of, it's a nice segue into Unavailable.
Yeah.
Because obviously massive song.
Yeah.
And to me it sounds like
very massive. Let's not actually downplay that. That's actually a crazy big ass song.
Who downplayed it? Was I not the one who said that?
I'm just saying, whoever downplaying that song is actually a huge song.
Yes.
Yeah.
So tell me about making that song.
Dope experience. We did not make it in studio together.
Okay.
Because we were both traveling. I was on tour. He was also on tour. But one day he sent me a DM like, yo, can you I like your music. Can you send me a beat for an album? And
you and Davido had never met before?
We had never met before. Okay. Never texted, never nothing. All right, cool. I'll send you some stuff. Crazy thing, I think I was in studio when he sent that message. Played an audio of something. It's like fire. I sent it through. I felt insecure because I'm like, damn, there's an artist on a high scale. I can't just be giving him mediocre stuff.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's like opportunities like that you need to utilize, you know, like it's like, damn, I'm working with that specific person. You can't be caught slipping. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do something. Then my procrastinating, doubtful self at that point was like, wait for the day God gives you a good song or beat to give to him.
Oh my gosh, you sound like you were self-sabotaging.
Yeah, so I started mising in a way, like not really giving them what they wanted. So then I met them in Amsterdam. This other time we had a show. We were both performing at the same show the following day. So the night before, TXC was playing at some club. So I was like, you know what? Let me go support the girls. Let me go out. we went there. When we got there, we found him there as well, supporting the girl. So his team got so happy to see him. Oh, crazy enough, in the process of him asking for the beat, his teammates were also hitting me up like, yo, we need you on the album, whatever. So I'm like, what did these guys hear that's making them want me on the project, you know? And then after that Amsterdam link up, following day we had to go our separate ways, could not make the music, went separate ways, got in contact with his manager, and then he's like, okay, cool, we'll send you a beat since we can't like really get in the studio. Bet. He sent the beat. I was heavily traveling at that time. So it was kind of difficult to get it done as soon as they wanted it. I remember Asa was chasing me like nobody's business. Like, yo, get the verse done. I'm submitting the album next week. Get the verse done. And then after that, I was like, let me stop procrastinating. And then called Optimist. Yeah. The day I actually recorded, I was with Optimist. Yo, bro, I actually have a song that's been giving me stress. I've been stressing about it because I feel like I might mess up this opportunity. So maybe you'll give me confidence.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, cool, bro. And then we started working on the song. And yeah, I did the song, sent it back.
And the song was Unavailable.
Yes.
So it was always going to be, this is the theme of the song.
It came to me as Unavailable.
Okay.
It already had, I'm unavailable. Yeah, it was already like a full-on song. They just had left the my section open, and the beat was not fully, and then I just added my sounds a little bit of sounds. Then yeah.
That's awesome. And obviously on this, let me not say obviously, actually. Am I correct to say essentially the song is about you being out of reach?
Yeah.
And people wanting and longing to be in your presence, but you being
out of reach.
Yes, unavailable to them. It makes me think about like emotional availability as an artist.
Yeah.
And as a man.
Yeah.
You are both. How do you navigate that specifically now in your career?
I think that got me dumped.
By the cheating girls. It's fine. They've got husbands and boyfriends already.
Girl, she's the love of my life.
Oh no, that's
I'm playing. No, but like, it does cost you, you know, because sometimes the game or the space takes so much of you that you need to be filled up. And sometimes, you know, like how the creative space is, you know, sometimes you don't just wake up and then you are a global superstar and have this life you want, and now you can start traveling with your wife all the time. You know, it's a build up. And sometimes some women don't have time to wait for that.
Yeah.
You know, like, I need to wait for you to catch up. Chief, I'm already available.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, for me at that point, I was just like, it was kind of relatable also because I was just not available for so many. I remember I used to fight with women also that I was seeing about being
unavailable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At some point, they told me they're like, you're really overliving this song.
That's funny. But there's a part on the song where you say, "Got my mama proud." In it.
Yeah, he kept me going.
The fame took all my freedom. What does it mean that the fame took all of your freedom?
It's like things ain't the same no more. You know, can't just be walking. I would have loved to come in my gym shorts and vest.
No, you wouldn't have. We know how you dress. You love to put on a fit.
My gym clothes are actually fly. I put it on to the gym as well.
Okay.
But yeah.
So you're saying like you're not able to move around as freely physically as you
can, but it's like there's so many things that contribute to you being outside. It's a lot of interaction sometimes, which I don't mind. But sometimes it's like, I remember this other day, I crashed my bus's rear window. So the following day, I had to like take it to get fixed.
Yeah.
So we get there, we park outside. They see that the bus is broken. I'm going inside to inquire. My little brother stays still in the car. They stand outside the car and all of that. My little brother tries to explain to them, like, yo, we're actually not having a good day. This just happened. Can we sort this thing out next time? They're like, mm-mm.
So these are like fans that want pictures and stuff.
Yeah. So and it's like sometimes they do guilt trip you, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do put you in a position where you're like, damn, I just have to do it. And like for me, I always take it as this is the job.
Okay.
It's what I signed up for. It's like me now complaining that my kids are influential. Not that I have them. Like when I have my kids, they are going to be influential because I'm the person I am. No matter how much I can try to keep them out of everybody's reach or what's, they're going to have, they by default become that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are the things that I had to understand, that this comes with the job that I'm in, you know. I think, okay, that's what I tell myself to convince myself to be okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All the time. Like, it's part of the job. I can't be mad. I made that person like me.
Yeah.
It's like me making you like me and then getting mad that you're calling me every day.
Yeah.
No, I have to take it and be like.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And your mom being proud. I mean, earlier you spoke about growing up for like the formative years, like your first 6 years in Gani, right? Yeah. So when she sees like you calling yourself the Fresh Prince of the, and I'm also assuming is Gaza Gani?
Yes. Gaza, actually, the actual Gaza is in Mozambique. That's where Tsonga people are.
Okay.
Shangan people. Machangani, Balika Gaza. But
I thought it was derogatory to say Changan.
No.
It's okay?
There's always people, personally, growing up, I found it okay. Even in my, I did Tonga in primary as a subject. So even in that, we would still call ourselves Machangan and not say, Tonga. No. For me, Tonga is a language.
Okay.
Changan is the people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we speak Tonga as a people, but we are Shangans.
Okay, got it. Yeah. So the original...
the original Shangans are from Mozambique.
And that's an actual place in Mozambique called Gaza.
Yes, there's an actual place called Gaza.
And then how did it translate into you being the Fresh?
Because Guyana is called Gaza now. Like the people call it Gaza.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like us saying Josie. It's our Josie here.
Okay, got it. So, and I think the specific moment...
I need to
take your jacket off.
It's getting hot.
I mean, to be fair, you did warn us that you might have to...
Where can I put it? Over there?
You can just... I will put it over
Don't
here.
take it. Women have this thing of taking things and not bringing them back.
Sir, you will definitely have your clothes back. And everyone's watching us, you know? Like, if I leave with it, they'll be upset. But I think that for now, it's challenging to speak about Gaza that is in Guyana or even in Mozambique and not have your international audience also think about Gaza, Palestine. So were you not thinking about those parallels, or is it your activism? Is it your way of being like, let's shine a light on Gaza without necessarily being pro-Palestine?
First of all, I think I didn't think of it that way.
Okay.
I saw it as a place. If I needed to explain, I would have cleared it up so easy.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't think it's... I did not see it in that light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's just like an interesting, title for this time specifically because of everything that's happening. But I'm also kind of thinking about Gaza Boys, right? Which is the subtitle for Bafana Bamali.
Yeah.
Which you will read as Vafana, but it's actually a B. And I wanted to know if you make a distinction between a Gaza boy and a Fresh Prince. Is that the same thing or no?
Fresh Prince is higher at the hierarchy.
Okay.
because you're a prince, you know. I think nobody or no artist is doing it at the level that I am from there. So that's why I was like, I kind of hate calling myself like a king. I know I'm a king and all of that, but like, I don't like publicly, oh, this king, you know. I would rather be the prince in the eyes of people.
Yeah.
To also move away from all the, you know, politics that come with calling yourself a king. It's too many politics. So for me, it was like, okay, cool. I don't mind having people that probably feel to be very much the kings of the place. That's great. I just believe in my truth and my craft so much that even if I'm a prince, I know that I'm good enough.
Yeah.
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 So a Gaza boy is more like just like a Tsonga boy.
Okay.
Like a Tonga boy. Fresh Prince is this guy.
Okay. I got you. And that specific song, Bafana Bamali, it's obviously speaking about like the hustle and the grind of the game, right? But it also if I'm understanding everything that's happening in the story correctly, it's also about like wealth and confidence in that wealth.
Yes.
Am I understanding that correctly, first of all?
Yes, you are.
And then how has your relationship with money changed as your music gets more well known?
I learn every day with money. I'm coming to a realization that, you know, for me, I never, maybe because I also don't see things for the price they are. So that's why maybe I never like really took it to head that, yo, petrol is up by 2 rands today. You know, I've never been that type of person. So every time, until people had to show me, or people would complain so much, and I would be like, actually, this is a problem that's affecting all of us. Yeah. So my relationship with money has been like a roller coaster. I won't lie. It's been great and bad. I've made bad decisions, financial decisions before. Still will, you know. But I think I've learned and found ways to always protect myself and be good.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I've said to you before, off camera, that my Tonga is not great, and I can pick up here and there what I think is happening. But Ranzu is the album that Bafana Bamali is on, right? And Ranzu, as you told us earlier, means love, right? And everything about that, like, oh, Ranzu, love. The album cover is a couple. You look very sad in the album cover, but...
Do I look sad?
Yes, and you're looking down, like, you look sad. You weren't sad?
No.
You were happy?
I was expecting.
You're looking down.
I guess maybe it was also for the art side of that part of my life. You know, sometimes we do things. I'm not really looking sad on camera. Maybe I had to do that so that it could strike you in a specific way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all of that to say, I believe, love. There's a couple on the cover. But when I'm listening to the album and like just even like song titles, it feels like when we're talking about love, when it comes to you, it's your love affair with money. Let me tell you why I say that.
Okay.
Because we start with Bafana Bamali, then Chikati Small Boys, right? Why are you laughing?
No, because now I'm thinking about it.
And isn't the chorus like, everyone's going to kill me for that bad singing, but Imali is obviously money. And then Matauzin.
Yeah.
And you're saying, Mina laba Matauzin, right? Like, meaning, I want thousands. Yes?
Yeah. Yes.
And so to me, it's like, have we been missing it the whole time? Like, actually, when you are talking about your, like, love, it's wealth.
It is. It is.
So I'm right?
Part of it is right. because also I think money has put me in places and situations that made me think the way I do.
Yeah.
You know, and the way I decide to do the rest of the things in my life. You know, it being the music, it being my lifestyle, it being how I dress and whatsoever. Money has played a huge contribution to it. But for that project, why there's money is because maybe in the relationships.
Asterisk. Yes.
There could have been situations where I felt like money is a thing. You know, you need money to date.
Yes.
Yeah, need money to take care of a woman.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was just also trying to like my money talks also are sometimes more like motivational. You know, for other people, for small boys, they need to be motivated that actually I need to be like that guy.
Chika the small boys.
Yeah, Tika.
Or Tika.
Yeah.
Tika the
Small boy.
The small boys.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in school. Okay. I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I'm somewhat right.
Yeah.
But those songs that we spoke about are also sandwiched by the Love Me Back freestyle. And that is not about money.
Yes.
Like you're really begging someone for more. You're begging them to love you more.
Yeah.
Am I taking you back to a dark time?
No. We calm.
Okay. And that makes me wonder, like, even if your love affair is with money, at the end of the day, it can't love you back. So what are you basing your validation on going forward? Because clearly you can't do it with romantic relationships, and money doesn't love you back. So
money loves me back. What you mean? Why are you cursing
you
my
and
life
Kanye
like
back?
that?
You and Kanye back. Well, I don't mean it like that. I just mean like money is an object.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said, I was basically running a household in the whole album. Basically, you know, like I was seeing it as like, I am this guy who's in a relationship with this woman, and these are the instances that are happening. There are parts where, so maybe if we can break it down from the first song, Wafana Mamali, basically an introduction to me as a whole, what I do, where I live, what, like, the culture that I represent and all of that. So, and if you are a person that has a good relationship with money as well, you are invited, kindly invited to Gaza with us, so that kujeteriwa male, we chowing money, kubomba machanga ne, Tonga people are dressed up.
Yeah.
Swaggy. Yeah, we swaggy. Nimbale Chitopane, I'm wearing yellow. Bambale Shibellani. Mangwibona Sesulu, can you see that sister over there? She's wearing a Tsonga dress. And all. So it was basically like a cultural thing, like basically introducing your girl to culture. This is what we're about. And us rich niggas, like in that context, go there. I'm not a rich nigga, by the way.
I don't believe you, but okay.
So, and then it goes to, what's the second song? 1000 or?
The second one is Tiki.
Tika the Small Boys.
Tika the Small Boys.
It's actually not supposed to be Tika the Small Boys. I actually shot a series of videos. It was like a short movie.
Yeah.
Which we never wrapped it up. But we have a few
Just
videos.
put it out. We want to see it.
Imposter syndrome.
Dude, I don't get it.
Because it's like, I hate misinterpreting things, you know?
Yeah.
And also sometimes creators, you know, content creators, they can take their time with things.
But sometimes you put it out and then you optimize. Like you discover like, oh, that's where I went wrong. Oh, actually, I was bugging. This was always great.
Yeah. Actually, Bafana Amali is not the first song. First song is the intro.
Yes.
So this is me complaining to my aunt. Like, yo, I thought I was going to get used to this thing of being single. But no, it's so hard on this earth being alone without like a partner, without somebody to always be there for you.
Yeah.
Whenever you need some fuel, you know? Then from that, it goes into, I think, Bafana Bamali, which is, okay, sharp. Now that I've told my aunt is like, go find yourself a wife. Went outside, got the girl, introducing her to the culture. 1,000 is basically not really saying, I want the money. I was seeing a girl at some point, but the kind of relationship we had, I was approaching it in a way that, you're going to be my girl, my wife, and all of that. But for her, it was more like transactional.
Got you.
So we want the money, but they don't want to work. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, we want the money, I want the money, she wants the money. She doesn't want to work for it. And
that's deep.
Yeah. That's why it's Kilama. There's love in the morning. It's actually like a crazy story. Jotting it down.
Yeah.
And then after 1,000, it goes to Love Me Back. So we fought. I'm not sure if you've seen the video on 1,000.
Yeah.
It's a whole series of different interactions between me and the girl in the video. We start off happy. I start noticing that her behavior is changing. She starts ignoring me. She's always on the phone, and then she gets mad. I get mad, and then it's after that, that's when I go back and say, I need you to love me back as much as I love you. Like I'm trying so much to pour into this thing, but you're not loving me back,
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were the mother of my kids, but like
you thought.
Yeah. And then after Love Me Back, it goes to Commando, right?
Let's pull it up on Spotify.
It goes to Commando. Tika the Small Boys.
Yes.
Tika the Small Boys was basically after I realized, I was like, okay, 1,000, you want your money, go get your thing. Go do your thing, girl. I'm not going to hold you down. I need you to go do your thing with whoever you want to do it. And then going into that song. So I think essentially...
No. After 1,000...
Oh, damn, that's actually one of my favorite songs.
And then Commando.
Yes.
And then
Anungutivi was basically made up of accusations. That I was...
And allegations.
I was accused. There was a situation in like a relationship I had, and there was no way it was me. And then I was blamed. I had to take the blame.
You had to?
I had to.
You didn't choose to? You had to take the blame?
I had to. Some situations force you to take the blame so everything could be calm and we keep it moving.
Okay.
So, yeah, Anung TV, they're just...
Meaning I don't know her.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know that woman. I don't know that girl.
I don't know her, but in that instance, it was me being blamed for child.
Hectic.
Yeah, like, I don't know whose child that is. That ain't my child. They're just blaming me for it. But you know what?
It's fine. It'll be my child. That is crazy business.
Yeah, that's what the part that says, Maranira aye, awusheni bakai. No, that means, but I'm saying, so when you greet in Tsonga, it's awusheni, and then you say aye. I'm just saying, okay, since now you're hollering at me, aye, you're welcome.
That's rude as hell.
Awusheni bakai, hello, my good people, my people. Marawana Numti. I'm going to take the kid, but I don't know this kid. I don't know whose it is. And then later on, because that was in real life, it was not a baby. It was a situation.
Okay.
Which I can't speak on camera.
Yeah, of course.
So later on, when we then found out that it was not me, it's not me anyway. So that's why I then had to write the bridge about it. The bridge which says, "Ooh, baby, oh, don't be messy, oh. Ooh, baby, oh. Now you calling me petty, oh. Ooh, baby, oh. You wanna play me like you messy, oh." Because that's what I felt like. Like, yo, you're the one who's so busy with whatever you're doing. And when something happens, you project it onto me.
Yeah.
You wanna call me petty, you wanna call me messy, whereas you're the one who's messy and trying to play me like messy.
It's bad behavior.
Are you saying it was all for nothing? So are you really saying everything that I've done for you and the love that I've showed you was for nothing? And you keep on blaming me for something you know that it's not me.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like a song where I just felt like, damn, this is so unfair, but because I love you so much, I'm gonna still be here for you.
Yeah.
So
then the love is love. It's not about money. Because now you've just unpacked it, and you running through that whole album makes me think about, like, do you feel like you're able to tell on yourself in public without us knowing that you're telling on yourself? Because some musicians will say, oh, my music is therapeutic. Yes, I write about my real life.
Yeah.
But you are not only someone on the mic, but you are making the music as well. So you're pouring yourself into it. But at no point can someone with accuracy say that's your real life.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're hiding on purpose?
I was.
Okay.
Hence, earlier on, I did say that my music now is more personal to my personal experiences more than just trying to forget and give you hints. Like, okay, we're not going to be a cheat, like, but now it's more like head on. But also because I've been so private about my private life that I felt like I'd never want to expose the kind of, if it's private, I'm going to keep it private. I don't want to expose what's going on in my life. Like I don't want to be speaking about this girl did this, because then I also have so much care and love for the people that I've been with. So it's like, I wouldn't want you to feel a specific way because of a song that I wrote.
I get that.
Like, it's like every time that song plays, you're like, shh. But at the end of the day, I have to understand that's my truth as well, That's why I'm getting to a place where I'm like, damn, I've always made it about people's truths, like trying to make it comfortable for you. Like, you must be the one who feels good. I must be the one who takes it all.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm like, you know what? Done it for too long. Let me now say what I've been trying to say.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to hearing.
And also for me, it's like, I think my life is a rollout on its own, because there are certain things that I didn't do intentionally.
Yeah.
Because I knew, or I was amping up for a specific moment where I can start speaking about certain things, like not dishing up. Like some people who make so many songs before they even drop their own album, and you don't even know anything about the person.
Yeah.
Like in their lives, and then by the time they drop the album, we've kind of like lost interest in your story.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff. So
I get that. You seem very intentional and very like meticulous about what you want to show when.
Yeah.
I guess like the one thing that we haven't spoken about, and I'm sure it's out there in the world, but I haven't heard you say it, like the story behind your mnemonic, behind your tag, your producer tag. Because you're saying you're tuned into this. Tune into the king of sounds and blues. Is that the right thing?
No. Oh, tune into the sound of blues.
Yes.
No, that's Rage. Rage is the guy that produced Unavailable.
So that's not your tag.
No,
I always thought it was yours.
No, I don't have I didn't grow up like that.
You don't want a tag? I think we should create one for you. I
think my tag comes from my branding as a vocalist, and how I deliver, because then there will be repetitions of certain things. For example, that's his tag because he sings it all the time. Yes. So for me, example, like I always say, she, like one day that will be my tag or something. So I'm also like I hate trying to do something because I need to do it. Yeah. Like, because everyone is doing a tag. Now I need to do a tag. No, I need it to come naturally to me. Like, yeah, I like this. I genuinely like this. If I don't like it. Or maybe you don't need to because your speaking voice is so different from your voice on a song. How do I sound like to you? You sound different. You sound like a baby. No, I think you sound like your favorite guy. When people say Michael Jackson's speaking voice is actually not what we hear, like what we
Yes.
Can't you?
And on that note, I'm really looking forward to seeing what this next project
Yeah. It's about.
Yes. So before we wrap up, I feel like you have one more thing to tell me. Am I right?
Like what?
I don't know. You look like you're.
No,
You wanna...
I'm ready for your question.
No, I think I've said everything that I wanted.
With regards to the album, I think for me, it's a very challenging album because there's so many versions of me that make me uncomfortable in the project. Which is a good thing for me because that's what I wanted to feel like. I wanted to feel like, damn, I'm upcoming again. I am reworking again. I have to put in the work again. I don't just wake up now and just do stuff because over time of doing the same thing, it's repetition. You get used to it. I know today I have to wake up at 7. By 8, I'm in the gym. 9, I'm back. 10, I'm sleeping. 12, I'm up. 3 p.m. back in the gym. Things like that. So it becomes a repetition. So even with that, I had to get to a place where I'm like, damn, I've made music that I'm so comfortable with, so I need to make things that make me uncomfortable. I'm afraid to even play it. Well, I'm not afraid, I'm excited, but I'm like, are you gonna like it? I'm afraid for the reception and the response.
There's anticipation there.
Yeah, so I know I am gonna get bashed at certain things because trust me, it's a different project. It's super different. You cannot imagine.
I really cannot because I have not been able to.
So yeah, those are, I think, also choice of sounds, choice of like the direction creatively. I think I'm really, that's why I started growing my hair. I never had big hair. Like I used to be like a nice fresh, but
yeah,
we used to be the same.
We used to be twins.
And then it got to a point where I'm like, okay, cool. I've done this long enough. People are used to me now. I am boring. That's to me thinking about it. And I'm like, okay, let me switch it up. What is it that I feel like I can do first, physically, facially, or whatever? What is it that I can do to myself to make myself feel different and look different to people? So I started exercising, exercising the whole idea of like, what is it that's going to make me different? I got something that made me different. So even after some years, don't be surprised if I'm like, cutting it all off. I'm saying chiskop.
Yeah.
Because it will be a phase or like a different season. I treat my music like that. I have different periods. I have a phase where I'm liking specific things. I'm making music that sounds a specific way. And right now, I'm also in a different space where I'm making music that sounds a specific way, but I'm much more excited about it. I think people will love it.
Yeah.
I believe so. It's like a resurrection.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's going to be beautiful. It's a beautiful project. I love it.
That's so dope. Yeah. Please come back and let's talk about it when it's
definitely
out.
There will be more songs to talk about because you will understand most of the stuff.
Okay. That gives me a clue about where you're going. But super excited to see what comes of the new music, but especially excited to talk about whether your imposter syndrome won. Once the music is out and people have heard it and you have the reception.
Some song that was made, that's in the project, was made in 2021.
Really?
Yep. But that's how much I took so much time. Like, this song ain't good yet. Song ain't like at the point that I wanted to be. I think also I really love achieving the feeling from a song. When I listen to a song holistically, from the beginning, I want to put you in a roller coaster.
Yeah.
You need to feel like, damn, I'm in this world and it's so beautiful. That's what my music makes me feel like.
Yeah.
Like I play it and I'm like, wow, I can't believe it.
I'm so glad it makes you feel good. I hate a roller coaster. It feels horrible. But
like a good version of a roller coaster.
But thank you so much for coming to speak with me, Musa Keys. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And I guess we'll speak when you are back, whenever that is.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. I guess I'm going to see you on the next episode. Bye.